Breaking news. Nintendo's patent office refused to make the patents because they were too vague. W patent office.
Kiki and Rocco.
They're off playing the new Call of Duty
Fucking
Black
God,
Ops 7.
why is it so quiet?
We're the replacers.
But I'm glad you're all here to celebrate the big reveal.
It's so weird to see Terry Crews back on a commercial. Terry Crews was my go-to. The GOAT for Old Spice commercials, man. I love Old Spice, I always have. My grandfather liked Old Spice. It's kind of like a tradition to me. So, like, to see Terry Crews on Black Ops 7 kind of hurts my soul a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna go take my birth control.
Wait for it. What kind of baby we got?
Oh.
Congrats, you're having a replacer. Oh my God. What the hell are you looking at?
Fuck are these commercials, man? They don't make any sense.
After humanity took to the stars, the galaxy became a place of endless opportunity, where even the smallest ship can grow into a force that shakes the stars.
That's really cool.
Define the galactic future. If you can command the stars, what will you make of the universe?
Yo, that looks sick. That looks sick. I'm not even gonna lie. A new SCP game. This looks phenomenal. That's crazy. Question. It's like Clippy. Ooh. Ooh, that looks like it might be really good. I love indie horror games, dude. You just turn into them? Delightful riding with warm companionship. That's awesome. I've never played Once Human, but I've seen a lot about it.
People of Weepstone, your lord has fallen ill.
This looks
In
good.
his half-waking state, he mumbles incoherently of Weepstone Keep.
That looks so cool. Oh my god, that art animation looks awesome. Oh my god, that looks amazing.
Are there any among you willing to delve into that forsaken place to find the source of Byron's torment?
Of course, it's turn-based.
You there? Who are you that dares enter this sacred place?
That art looks phenomenal. It's two. The hell is this? Oh, I remember these games. These games were actually pretty good.
Dragon.
We have an update to Metal Gear Solid. Let's go!
Unit cadets. Welcome. Only the very best operatives who show total mastery as both a soldier and a field agent are allowed to serve as a member of Fox Unit. One of Fox Unit's core principles is that we never leave any trace of our infiltration missions.
That's
In
clean.
other words, you will need to procure your weapons, gear, and even food on site.
Secure the asset. Watch your six. It's the enemy.
I'll take care of it. Appreciate it. Wait. I've spotted the enemy.
Oh!
You have been been removed from the mission.
The enemy is here!
Here.
Let's set an ambush.
Yo, that looks so good.
What are you trying to do?
It's the enemy. Clear.
I've got this! We did it!
Box hunt. Nice. Oh, let's go. It's a free update. Yeah, this is what they need to have anytime there's some crazy shit. Boys, if you got epilepsy, don't watch this. This looks cool. That looks crazy. This kind of reminds me a lot of like Metal Gear Solid, the modes where you gotta like, oh my god, I don't want to sound weird. Where it's the VR simulator parts of it. Oh. It's got music, too. It's like a rhythm game. With colors. Holy God. Huh. That looks so cool. Oh. That's crazy. Art is rifle. That's right, art is rifle. Whoa. Huh. I think that was it. Okay, let's watch these two here. So we got a Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD to 2D remake.
Quest 3 HD 2D remake, Square Enix managed to successfully toe the line between recreating that authentic old-school RPG experience while still offering plenty of modern adjustments so it didn't feel outdated. Now it's rounding out the original Dragon Quest trilogy with Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake, and it's every bit as impressive as its predecessor.
You know what I realized? There's only one turn-based game that I really like, and that's Pokemon. Because it's one-on-one.
Individually, both games in this package still stand on their own, and Square Enix has added exciting new content in a way that feels natural. Their combat systems and stories are a product of their time, with simple mechanics and very black and white motivations, but that's part of the charm, as this approach oozes confidence in keeping things classic.
Dragon?
And while they could have done without some returning difficulty spikes, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake is the perfect send-off to one of the best RPG trilogies of all time. Like the Dragon Quest III Remake, 1 and 2 Remake uses Square Enix's signature HD 2D graphical style that combines expressive 2D characters with gorgeous 3D environments. It's the perfect fit that keeps a feeling of authenticity to its retro visuals.
Yo, like, even this game, it doesn't look like the textures are fucking PNGs like Pokemon. I'm gonna shit on Pokemon a lot for that. There's too many textures in Pokemon that look like PNGs. This looks very authentic and it looks raised. See, if this was a picture of like a Pokemon wall, it would just look flat. You see how it looks like it has actual depth to it? I like that. That's very, very nice.
Fit that keeps a feeling of authenticity to its retro visuals, yet looks stunning in a modern setting.
It looks absolutely stunning. This looks very impressive.
The various castles and dungeons have plenty of detail and lighting that makes exploration captivating, and the surrounding trees and bodies of water in the overworld invoke a sense of grand adventure. Attack animations have also been greatly improved. Characters can slice through enemies with a spell that conjures up a storm of beautifully crystalline icicles, or slam them with a dragon slash attack that shoots the blood-red aura of a drake upwards. It's a visual spectacle that still feels nostalgic and never gets old. Dragon Quest I sends you on a quest through the land of Alefgard to defeat the Dragon Lord. Given it helped pioneer the genre 40 years ago, this is a straightforward story about good versus evil, so don't go expecting plot twists left and right.
We meet again, friend.
A complex RPG story is compelling, but it's actually a nice change of pace to play one that doesn't ask you to sympathize with villains or deal with their emotional backstories. All you have to
Damn! Bro just double-handed. He went BAM! BAM! Enough of this!
do is turn off your brain and defeat monsters.
Bro, that's the best way to play a fucking game if I've ever heard it!
The original Dragon Quest I was...
So I thought it was a group of people. Is it a group of people or is it just one guy?
Short, clocking in at under 10 hours to complete.
Oh, it's so tiny.
There's some new content here to help pad out that runtime. It's cleverly integrated, too, as it relates to the events that the heroes of Dragon Quest II will encounter.
Yo, that water looks phenomenal.
Additionally, it helps expand on important characters that didn't have time to shine in the original, which adds even more world building to Dragon Quest I's lore. This only adds up to a few more hours of actual gameplay, but it's refreshing to play an RPG that doesn't take months to complete now and then. Your protagonist is a descendant of Edric, the hero from Dragon Quest III, and while he is silent, there's now a semblance of a personality to him thanks to the HD 2D art style.
That's funny.
He's gullible, falling for a simple "look over there" trick in the very first dungeon, but he's also selfless. Although he doesn't say any words, his actions speak loudly, and his character sprite helps convey his traits convincingly. The nature of Dragon Quest I's battle system also means you'll be spending a lot of time with this lone hero. Combat is a simple affair where you and your enemies take turns making moves.
Look at all the different mobs that you run into. I remember back whenever games actually had to have sustenance in order for them to be good. All the different mobs. I don't think I've seen one mob other than like in the same pack of enemies that look the same.
See modern mechanics like Persona's One More Turn system or Claire Obscure Expedition 33's real-time parrying. It's raw and unadulterated turn-based combat in its purest form, but that doesn't make it any less engaging.
Hell no, it doesn't make it any less. Dude, them fucking turn-based games are hard as shit. I know that they're like strategy based, but like, man, I can't wrap my damn head around them.
And unlike in Dragon Quest III, where you have a whole party to command, you're a one-man army. This fundamentally changes how
Okay, so it is one guy. So I guess maybe the second game has 3?
approach each fight. Suddenly, non-damaging skills like Dodgy Dance, which increases evasion, become some of the most important in your toolkit.
Not today.
More often than not,
today.
every single turn was quite literally the difference between life and death. With an entire party, you can get away with trying to steamroll through battles. One character can dish out all the damage, while another could be put on strict healing duty. Here, however, you have to meticulously balance between offense and defense.
It's the worst feeling in the world whenever you're juggling the constant, like, healing yourself and then taking damage that pretty much wipes out that health. I hate that juggle. That's sometimes with these turn-based games, you end up in that juggle, and then you always end up losing that juggle, man, unless the enemy switches their tactic.
Adapting to every situation as the battle unfolds. Since it has random encounters, sometimes you're at the mercy of RNG. Sometimes you'll find yourself up against easier enemies, but others you'll face off against multiple powerful foes that could act twice per turn, potentially killing you before you even have a chance to move.
That's what sets me over the edge right there. I tried to play Baldur's Gate, dude, and I did not like Baldur's Gate. Not one. I mean, I liked the role-playing aspect of it, but if it was a live action game, I would have enjoyed it 100,000 times more. I didn't even beat it because I got to an area where you could fight a god, and then she just, like, steamrolls the entire party, and it's just so stupid.
Those fluctuating difficulty spikes can be frustrating. This is mitigated a bit by its generous autosave system, which activates after every successful battle. There's also the easy mode called Drakey Quest, returning from Dragon Quest III Remake, which offers an invincibility option. Despite its name, enemies can still hit quite hard in this mode, so it's nice that you can now toggle invincibility on and off in order to lower the difficulty without totally trivializing things.
Holy shit.
After revisiting the early but promising origin of the series, Dragon Quest II comes along as a much more story-driven and traditional RPG. It has a party-based approach to combat similar to Dragon Quest III. But while the latter has blank slate party members, the former has characters with vibrant personalities, which is a very welcome difference.
Time waits for no
Look at those graphics. They look so good. They really do.
The story follows 4 cousins who are all descendants of Dragon Quest I's protagonist as they rise to save the world from darkness once again. The increased focus on storytelling results in a beefier adventure, taking about 25 hours to finish the main story.
Damn! That's 15 hours more than Dragon Quest 1.
As a direct sequel to Dragon Quest I, it also reuses the same overworld map and locations, but the order you visit places is entirely different, preventing it from feeling like a retread. The ship you use to travel that world can even go underwater now,
That's cool.
which adds a whole new layer of exploration, new dungeons and post-game activities, and new story and side content that greatly
Do
extends
they level?
and
Do your
post-game
characters level?
activities, and new story and side content that greatly
I would
extends
assume
the
they do,
runtime.
right?
Although the main protagonist,
characters
the
level
Prince
in
of
Dragon
Maidenhall,
Quest
is
II.
silent once again, that's balanced by how colorful your other 3 party members are.
They
The
do
Prince
level.
of Canuck is your typical naive and bright young boy who sometimes can't keep his mouth shut, leading to some humorous moments.
He does indeed have a wife back home, does he not? A most handsome one, if I recall correctly.
His sister, the Princess of Canuck, is loyal and level-headed, yet sometimes a bit mischievous. Her role has been greatly expanded in this remake too, becoming a full-fledged party member in a way that feels smooth and natural.
Precisely. Do not forget that I am a scion of Erdrick too.
Finally, the Princess of Moonbrook is impulsive, but it's warranted, given Dragon Quest II's story starts off with her kingdom being decimated by the main antagonist, Hargon. Initially guided by selfish vengeance, it's compelling to watch her grow to learn that she could be fighting for a better world for everyone.
You will answer my question. Did you lay waste to fair Moonbrook?
As opposed to Dragon Quest III, where you could customize your party to fill whatever combat roles you want, Dragon Quest II's characters have much more defined paths. The protagonist is a pure physical attacker, while the Princess of Moonbrook specializes in magic. The Canic siblings are both jack-of-all-trade characters, but there's enough differentiation within their spells and abilities to make them feel distinct.
All is well.
The sigils your party has to travel around the world to collect can impact your combat strategy as well. Previously just useless items that sat in your bag in the original, they now provide passive benefits for the entire party.
That's cool.
For example, the Moon Sigil adds a chance for offensive spells to do more damage and healing ones to recover more HP, while the Soul Sigil...
A part of me kind of thinks that the original one wanted that, but they just didn't have enough time to implement it. And then with them not being able to update it as they go after its launch, they just kind of went with whatever they had.
Transforms certain attacks into more powerful versions if a character's HP is below half. Should you heal a low character or risk death and go for broke to get that powerful hit in, hoping to land the killing blow? The sigils also appear in the Dragon Quest I remake, and these trade-offs are even more pronounced there since it's a one-man show. They are an excellent way to introduce small but impactful changes to the classic turn-based combat without losing the spirit of the originals. In both games, you can also toggle objective markers on or
Tiny
off.
map. Look at that little tiny map.
In the originals, it
That
was
looks so good. That looks so good. I don't know what it is that draws me to that style of game that looks like that. It looks so good. I love how that looks with the little cartoon character in it. Like, I don't know why. It looks so good to me.
quite easy to get lost since many times you wouldn't know where to go next. Turning on objective markers makes for a more streamlined adventure where you don't feel like you're wasting your time as often. You can also toggle on markers for secret areas on the map, which can contain useful items like
That's
golden
nice.
weapons if you enter
Why
them,
don't all games do that?
which makes them worth exploring. It's really nice to have
Like if
these
you like if they just made that a setting where like you can choose to turn on all markers that show everything so you don't have to sit there wandering around aimlessly, or you could just not, you know?
markers available, but it's also great that you can turn them off if you want to preserve that old NES era approach to discovery. You'll now also come across mini medals, which were introduced in later Dragon Quest entries. These can be found in barrels and rocks throughout the world, smartly incentivizing you to interact with the environment and explore every nook and cranny in dungeons. Turning in the medals to a specific NPC rewards you with incredibly powerful weapons and equipment to help you along your journey, and every single stat increase matters as it can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
I bet.
Fiends! Protect the princess!
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake
There we go.
beautifully concludes Square Enix's remake trilogy.
I did
By
not even realize that was made by Square Enix.
using the iconic HD 2D style, it's able to recapture the retro magic of the originals while giving them a modern facelift. Both games adhere to old-school turn-based combat that holds up despite being fairly simple, with the first offering a tightly focused solo adventure, and the second being more expansive with its party-based structure, not to mention its stronger emphasis on storytelling and character development. By including helpful quality of life features, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 feel approachable without losing that warm and fuzzy nostalgic feeling. And while it doesn't resolve some uneven difficulty woes, when taken alongside last year's Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, this collection stands as a heartfelt tribute to the origins of Dragon Quest's enduring RPG legacy. For more RPGs, check out our reviews of The Outer Worlds 2 or Pokemon Legends Z to A. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
Did we watch this? Yeah, we watched this.
So much promise.
We watched that. Okay, so we got a Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm fucking stupid. What the hell did that guy even give that? I was looking at something. I noticed I got a comment. Lord have mercy. This, here we go.
With enter them, which makes your journey, and every features Dragon Quest that holds up despite and the stronger emphasis life features nostalgic when taken collection G Legacy.
A 9, okay.
For more
That's not too bad. I mean, shit, they tried to... What did IGN give Baldur's Gate? I think they gave Baldur's Gate a perfect 3. A perfect 10, I'm sorry. What score did they give Baldur's Gate 3 in IGN? Gave it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
RPGs, check out our reviews of The Outer Worlds.
I should probably look up a guide on how to make the most badass team for Baldur's Gate 3 that can take out anything. And try to go through the game again in my own time. Alright. Resident Evil Requiem. Road to Requiem. I didn't think Village was that good. I really, really liked Resident Evil. I think it was 6 or 7. I think it was 7. Resident Evil 7. Yes, I loved Resident Evil 7. I don't know why a lot of people don't like it because it doesn't feel authentic, but it was, to me, it was so good. Village was okay.
Welcome, and thank you for
I
joining.
think the reason why I wasn't a big fan of Village was because it wasn't as scary as I wanted it to be. But it was still really good.
I'm your host, Maggie Robertson. Today, we're giving...
I ain't gonna lie, though, it does kind of feel like the end of the game was very much so rushed. Because, like, you fight the metal dude pretty quickly. So it does kind of feel like a lot of it was rushed towards the end.
You a briefing on all things Resident Evil, including a look back on its terrifying legacy. So you can be prepared to take on the series' latest installment, Resident Evil Requiem, releasing February 27th, 2026. I'm also thrilled to announce that pre-orders for Resident Evil Requiem begin today. Are you ready for the horrors ahead? To prepare you for Resident Evil Requiem, we've created a special recap. A look back at how we got here, the legendary characters, the unforgettable terrors, and the chilling details that may be important to remember as you continue to...
I do really appreciate that they're trying to do a continuation. And they're not, like, kind of going off all over the place. I really do appreciate that. It does feel like the older... And the reason why I said it is it does feel like the older Resident Evils, they kind of just don't line up very well. And the newer ones, they just line up, like, right after the other.
Sure, into the nightmare that awaits. So let's begin. With the events leading up to the 1998 Raccoon City incident. Many years prior, a group of researchers discovered the progenitor virus in Africa. Among these researchers was Oswell E. Spencer, a man of immense wealth and influence. Together, they founded the Umbrella Corporation, which on the surface seemed like an ordinary pharmaceutical company. But Umbrella's true purpose, driven by Spencer's ambition to reshape humanity...
Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm learning stuff I didn't know.
...was to advance virus research
I've played all the games and I've watched all the movies and I'm so confused about how it even, like, kind of sort of started.
weapons development. Many years later, one of Spencer's collaborators, James Marcus, would successfully develop the T-virus. However, in 1998, the virus leaked from a research facility in Raccoon City, located in the American Midwest. The virus spread throughout the city, triggering an unprecedented pandemic and mutating its residents into flesh-eating zombies. Only the bravest souls were fearless enough to fight the infected and the monstrous bioweapons born from the T-virus. Rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy. College student Claire Redfield. STARS agent Jill Valentine. And a handful of others were able to prevail and eventually flee the city. Fearing further spread, the US government launched a sterilization operation, destroying Raccoon City.
Oh yeah, I think you actually end up going back to Raccoon City in the new one, don't you?
The Umbrella Corporation eventually went bankrupt due to the mounting evidence brought to light. However, its legacy lives on. And as for the survivors, their story was just beginning. Some, like Raccoon City journalist Alyssa Ashcroft, sought to expose Umbrella's darkest secrets. Some hunted the bioterrorists who weaponized Umbrella's research. Others set out to unveil the real truth behind the government's sterilization operation. The aftershocks of the Raccoon City incident would be felt for decades to come, and coincide with other increasingly frequent bioweapon-related outbreaks. Caught up in one such bioweapon-related tragedy was an ordinary man by the name of Ethan Winters. Ethan was searching for his missing wife, Mia. Following an anonymous email, he finds himself in the bowels of the bayou at the Baker estate, where he's greeted by a deranged family infected by a horrifying ailment.
I do too. I hope. I don't think I've played a bad Resident Evil game. There have been some that I'm like, but like, so far I don't think I've played one that I'm like, that sucked, you know? So it should be at least playable. This was my favorite game. I love the horror aspect of it.
Fought to escape their madness and rescue his wife. 3 years later, Ethan would face a new nightmare. This time, his baby daughter Rose is taken away by Chris Redfield, the legendary hero who survived countless bioterror incidents. Ethan's quest to rescue his daughter led him to a mysterious, treacherous village ruled by Mother Miranda and the Four Lords. Like the Baker family, the village residents were turned into nightmarish creatures. And those four powerful lords, well, one of them was more powerful and stunning than the others. What a goddess. Oh, my apologies.
Bro, there is so much. There was so much fan art of her. It's not even funny, dude. So much fan art.
Now, where was I? Mother Miranda, who shares a deep connection with Umbrella founder Oswell E. Spencer, played a key role behind the village incident. Separately, it was revealed that an insidious force known simply as the Connections was operating from the shadows and also played a key role in the incident.
That's new. I haven't heard anything about this Connections.
To this day, little is known about the Connections. Ethan Winters' terrifying two-part tale was as chilling as it was exhilarating. An immersive horror experience witnessed from Resident Evil's first ever first-person perspective. Both titles will be available in the content-rich Gold Edition for Nintendo Switch 2 on February 27th, 2026. They'll feature scenarios and extra game modes. Resident Evil Village will also include a third-person gameplay option. And if February 27th...
And so that way you can watch your frames drop as you turn a corner.
Sounds familiar? It's because it is. These two terrifying titles are releasing the same day, as Resident Evil Requiem.
Really?
The series' newest, most...
That seems kind of like an issue, don't you? Are you going to release Requiem on Nintendo as well? Because if that's the case, then why would people buy Resident Evil 6 and then... I mean, 7 and 8 if they could just play Requiem? That doesn't seem very smart. Wouldn't you release Resident Evil 7 and 8 like a week or two prior to that? Doesn't that seem smarter? So that way people have more incentive to buy it for the Nintendo Switch? That doesn't seem very smart at all.
Chilling installment, where you'll play FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft as she confronts her haunted past and uncovers the truth.
Like, especially if you wanted to play Resident Evil 9, because that's what this is. If you released Resident Evil 7 and 8 2 weeks prior, people have enough time to catch up, and then they have a reason to buy the new game instead of buying the older games that are put on the Nintendo Switch and then playing those and then eventually, hopefully, buying the new game. That doesn't seem very smart at all.
The Raccoon City incident. Prepare yourself for a new
that looks crazy.
Chapter of Resident Evil and a story that pushes the series forward, using gameplay that has evolved in terrifying new ways. Resident Evil Requiem will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, Nintendo Switch 2.
You see, like, I could understand if they were gonna not port it to the Nintendo Switch 2 on launch, but if you're trying to release Resident Evil 7 and 8 on the Nintendo Switch 2 the same day that this game comes out, you just kind of shot yourself in the foot. People aren't gonna buy the older games. Or they'll buy the older games and not the newer title, which is going to lead to, like, people... You're not going to have the... Because, like, they'll either buy the new one, or they'll buy the old ones the day on launch, and then you're going to lose sales from the ninth one because people haven't played those two, right? It just doesn't make sense for you to do that. I saw a hurricane. That was reportedly one of the biggest hurricanes that's ever been in history.
And for the first time in series history, the Epic Game Store. You'll be able to choose between 2 editions, Standard and Deluxe. The Deluxe edition includes the same base game as the Standard edition.
Bro, they really gave a Mother Miranda costume? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, they really know how to feed their audience.
Plus, an exclusive pack of costumes and weapon skins. And for pre-orders, players will also get the exclusive Grace's Costume Apocalypse. Let us now turn our attention to the exquisite offerings that accompany Resident Evil Requiem. Our special edition Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller is coming soon. Featuring Resident Evil Requiem design.
Bro, I hate the Nintendo Switch controllers. They hurt my hands. They're so goddamn tiny. Like, whenever I play like this, dude. Because the controllers are just so tiny. And they, like, hurt the inseam of my hand so bad that it, like, cramps my hand up so bad.
And styled in gunmetal-inspired black, this original controller...
Man, that's not gunmetal. That's just black. I know what gunmetal looks like. I have a gun. I have a 1911 that has gunmetal. That's not gunmetal.
Showcases in-world newspaper articles from the game, capturing its dark and immersive atmosphere.
It's not matte black, but it's also not gunmetal.
The same day as the game itself,
it looks like black with some sparkles in it.
Bring home both on February 27th, 2026. Believe it or not, we have even more incredible news. We're excited to announce our daring protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, will become Resident Evil's first ever amiibo in summer 2026.
Sellouts! I'm kidding.
Stay tuned for more details. Soon, you'll be able to flaunt your Resident Evil fandom in Fortnite. When you purchase Resident Evil Requiem through the Epic Game Store, you'll receive special Fortnite items, such as the Grace outfit, after the game launches. More details to come. But for those of you that simply cannot wait to jump back into the world...
You do realize that the people that play Fortnite don't play these games right. You're trying to cater to an audience that has nothing to do with the other. Fortnite players are so busy trying to be good at Fortnite that all they can play is Fortnite. They don't have time to play anything else.
Resident Evil, you're in luck. We've severed the price on multiple Resident Evil titles to make your Halloween more heart-pounding, hair-raising, and bone-chilling than ever. As you may know, Resident Evil is celebrating 30 years of terror, with many more nightmares soon to come. While our time today has come to an end, we hope to see you again very soon during the WW introduction. That was great. I really enjoyed that. That was really well put together. That was really good. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Let's see. So check out Bat and Squatch. We get to watch Bat and Squatch versus Darth Vader. Force Awakens, boy.
Use the Force, Bigfoot.
On this episode of Bat and Squatch.
Bats, catch!
Trapped aboard the Death Star,
Damn, he used the Force.
In a duel for survival. And Bigfoot, he discovers a power he never knew he had.
Tractor beam! We're being pulled in!
Bring them to me. Dead or alive, it makes no difference. But do not fail me again.
Oh.
Everyone, listen to me.
Who the hell is that? Why you got a soy boy on board, bro? Who's that?
We're not prisoners yet. Secret compartments. Get in, now. And not a sound.
Huh?
It's cozy in here. Hope the old man doesn't fart.
Lord Vader, the ship is empty. Scans show no life forms aboard.
The Force is with them. They are here. And I sense they have the droids we are looking for.
Oh.
Tear this ship apart until you find those plans. Bring me the passengers, alive!
Okay, new plan. I'm gonna try that mind trick thing again. Don't you dare.
Well, that was easy to find.
Well, what do we have here? You can't see me. I am not the hairy beast you're looking for. What are you saying? Of course I can see you.
No, you can't.
He said you can't see him.
Well, there you go.
Talk about your mind tricks later. R2, I'm patching you through this helmet's comms. Get me the complete structural plans for this station. Now!
Well, that looks crazy. Why did it change? Every time he flipped
Obi-Wan,
it.
the tractor beam. You'll disable it from the nearest terminal. The rest of you, with me. We need a control room.
Nice cardio session.
Yo, he just grabbed him by the helmet and like pushed him down.
Her. Princess Leia
What?
is here. They're holding her in detention block AA-23.
She's scheduled for execution. We have to save her.
Damn. You know, I don't. I've seen the original Star Wars movies a long time ago. I don't remember them, not even remotely.
That's a distraction. The mission is to escape.
But she's a princess. She's important to the rebellion. Your rebellion is not my concern.
Damn!
I'm getting my crew home. Yeah, but it's not right. They're just gonna kill her. Where's the justice in that?
Justice.
All right, new plan. We're getting the.
Look at his eyes. Oh, I bet Bigfoot did that, huh? I get what's going on now.
Stop! Tactical pause. I gotta hit the loo. Big G, you're our prisoner. Luke, fetch some guard suits.
Try to look menacing.
Oh my God, it's got bat
Prisoner
ears.
transfer from cell
It's got
block
bat
1138.
ears, and he still has a cape. It's got bat ears, and he still has a cape. What have you done, AI? Why have you done this? At first, I thought it was because he was like, you know, like a leader of some of them, but
Escorting the carpet monster back to his cage.
carpet monster.
Why is he wearing a cape?
There it is. Yep.
He must be important.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You're who they sent to rescue me? A Wookiee? Do you come in peace or just for snacks?
A Wookiee? I'll take a cookie if you got one.
Whoa, what the fuck? He had two faces there. Whoa, what is that face that Bigfoot's doing right there? That looks crazy. Oh boy, it is.
Plan A was to burst in.
What the fuck is she wearing? Why does she look like she's from, like, the Snow White movie?
What was plan B again?
Well, as long as you go with plan A, you can do no wrong. And let me tell you why. It's because those troopers can't shoot to save their lives, bro.
I have a plan. You three, get back
They
to the
quite literally can't hit the broadside of a barn.
ship. Don't wait for me.
Feels like butter. Where are you going? I have to take out the trash.
A single thermal exhaust port. It's a design flaw so obvious a child could spot it.
Damn, look at Batman calling out Star Wars infrastructure.
This whole station is a death trap. I'm gonna light the
Wouldn't that be an interesting comic? Like, wouldn't, like, so it'd be like the Justice League versus Star Wars? Darth Vader's, incursion or something?
If you made it this far, you're officially part of the mission. Like, comment, and subscribe. Engagement is vital.
That's
The
right.
algorithm is a cruel master.
It is. The algorithm hates all. Please give them a like. They need it. They need their likes. They need their subs. Go sub to Bat Squatch. Check them out.
Get to the ship. I'll cover you. Go!
I love you, Joseph.
We have to go. They'll be sending more troops. Where are the others?
Start the engine. I'm going back for the others. If I'm not back in 10, leave without us.
Why is he wearing pants now? When did that happen?
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go, old man. Kick his ass.
Oh, well.
You think you're dark?
Oh.
I am the dark.
Oh. 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 He's beating that ass, man. Oh. Oh. Oh.
You are bold.
Use the Force, Bigfoot.
Oh.
Bats, catch!
Damn. Let's go. I feel like Batman would have a green saber. I think each lightsaber is supposed to stand for something. I feel like Batman's would be either green or red. I think there's also a yellow one. Oh. Oh, got him.
It's over.
Let's go! This whole station is about to blow.
He's getting carried in, dude. Damn, there it is.
Damn. Even my farts don't get that wild.
Right? They're on a pyramid? They're in a pyramid? Ah! That's hilarious.
For their courage and ingenuity, we thank our new friends.
Damn, bro, they done stole the spotlight in the Star Wars universe.
Cool metal, but can I trade it for a burrito?
It's fixed. Their power converters were compatible after all. So, this is it? You're really leaving? Don't worry, kiddo. The Force is strong with you. Our path will meet again one day.
How's it going, Halo Reach? Morning, morning, morning. You always catch me right whenever I go into watching Bat and Squatch, man. So I'm like intent on this, and then you end up popping up in here.
I'm gonna miss
morning,
the
morning,
Raiders
Halo
in this
Reach.
place. Do you guys have space delivery by any chance? Sun, snacks, and 0 blurry photos. Perfect
Amen.
trip.
That actually looks like a bat. It even has the ears. That's funny. And then it changed.
Let's go back home, Big G.
Appreciate you watching. Stick around for a few bloopers. AI
Hell
slip-ups
yeah.
that cracked me up. Hope you enjoy.
Let's go.
Can't see 'em.
Oh, what?
Nice cardio session.
Nothing. You see nothing. Boop. Boop. So this looked fun, so I figured we'd watch it.
I've made a lot of Pokemon Scalper content.
Oh,
recently
here we go.
because It is truly just a catastrophe. It is a wasteland. The piece of Pokemon product gluttonously and just trying to flip it instantly, taking advantage of the hype.
They did that for a while with the PlayStation stuff as well.
And hoping
But
that
Sony made it like one per household, like one per address. And that solved
some
it
people
immediately.
will overpay for it. And in many cases, they are. And if you are a child looking to get your hands on any Pokemon
At this point, it's not even that they overpay for it, it's that they don't have a choice but to overpay for it.
cards, you better just start taking Taekwondo courses because you're basically signing up to go into battle, going to a war zone. You're going to be having to fight grown-ass men here to get your hands on Pokemon product. Anyway, why I'm yapping about this for the millionth time is because today, a scalper video actually went extremely viral. Like, actually turbo popped off millions upon millions of views and multiple angles because so many people were outraged. And I think it is the epitome for the state of Pokemon cards right now.
All right, so this is Zay, the manager. This is what they're selling to one person. This guy right here, one person. One person. Look at this.
Oh my god! Bro, he bought the whole goddamn display! Bro! Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, guys! He bought all that plus the fucking display.
One person. One person.
It's cute how he immediately...
That's crazy. That is insane. That's insane. What the
tries
fuck?
To cover his face in shame while in a panic.
I need to stop cursing.
And then desperately tries to cling to something to defend himself, but all he can utter out is this...
Why would Walmart allow that? They do realize that this guy is probably going to take those boxes. He's going to take that entire display and put it on in his shop and sell it. That's literally what's going to happen. He's going to sell it for like markup. Why would you allow that?
Trash by saying you're a grown-ass man. Meanwhile, he is also a grown-ass man. Unless, of course, he's like a baby that's been sent to Wumbo or something. But I'm pretty sure that is also a grown-ass man that's...
You notice how whenever he walks over, he immediately throws up his hoodie?
His entire paycheck on this Pokemon product, and the manager of the Walmart is there as like his fucking muscle, like his security guard, because it seems like the manager probably knew this was going to be a bad look, because they literally wheel out multiple shelves of Pokemon product for this guy to buy. And he hasn't bought it yet, mind you. They're in the process of scanning each individual item, and the manager is refusing to let any other customers grab some of the items from his haul here, which makes me think, and many of the people in the comments think, that they're in on it together, that this is
they have to be. They have to be. There's no way. They literally wheeled out the display for him to take. The guy's taking the damn display. What's crazy is that the store doesn't even own the display. The vendor, which by the way is a third-party company who comes in and sets all that up and puts that display together, is the one who owns that display. So they're literally selling something that isn't even supposed to be sold.
Side hustle for the manager, and that these might be friends that the manager is giving this honor to, this incredible gift of being able to buy the entire inventory, so that way maybe later down the line the two of them can split profits when they inevitably flip it. Now that's just a little bit of a game theory, but it's the only logical explanation for why the manager himself would be here
The store manager, like, come on.
his customers' right to purchase every single...
I guarantee you, that guy is probably a vendor that goes and puts those up in the store, and he cut a deal with the store manager and was like, yo, we could turn around and make a lot of money off of this.
Piece of Pokemon product Walmart has, even going as far as to wheel the shelves over to the checkout register for him. That is unhinged. That is craziness to me. And it's not like a crackpot tinfoil condom conspiracy theory either, by the way. This is actually something that's been well reported in the hobby, where there are some people on the staff at Walmarts and other places that stock this product that do actually tell their friends when it's coming in, so that way they can go buy it and they work together to split profits from it. That has happened before. And I feel like it's a pretty strong argument here that that might be what we're seeing unfold right now. Because how else can you explain this shit? It only gets worse as the video goes on, mind you.
One person. One person.
There's so much.
They're selling this all to one person. This is the manager. This is the manager saying he didn't bring any of these up yet, but won't let me buy them.
They're all rung up already.
They're all rung up, but they're sitting there. I see her scanning them.
Sir, they're on the machine. Can he have his product now?
No.
Just a blatant bold-faced lie
That's
saying
crazy.
That they're already rung up. You can hear them scanning it.
Yeah.
They are actively scanning these products. They are not rung up. But
Now, you can do a multiplier where you input the number and scan one and it gets all of them, but there's so much product there, I don't even think they know how many are there, so they have to scan them individually. The only person that would know how much is there is a vendor, because they're the only ones that have, like, the device to scan that to see how much is in it. They're the only one. So the store has no idea how many of those are there. Like, so for example, a department manager uses a handheld device that scans the tag and tells you how much of a product is there, and the store itself orders it. You can't do that whenever it's a vendor, because the vendor is the one that orders everything, and the vendor is only there. They're only there for like a couple hours in the morning, and then they leave. So they don't know how many of the product is there.
But the manager is reserving them for this goober here in the hoodie that is now trying to, you know, cover his face like fucking Bane here, so that way you can't make out who he is. I gotta tell you, sports fans, I have a hunch that if I went to that Walmart and I grabbed an entire fucking shelf and brought it to a checkout register, I probably would be met with a little bit of friction there. I probably would have to answer to the higher-ups, and they wouldn't necessarily condone that. I don't think they'd let me just buy the entire fucking shelf that I brought to the register. But he gets to. Why is that? That's quite curious, isn't it? That's a little odd. I've never seen that before.
You already paid for it.
He did? Did his card swipe yet? No.
Sir, you're not going to be able to
Dude,
credit those, okay?
All right. You're the like head manager of this
Yes,
Walmart?
sir. There's no higher than
Zay. All right. Zay, from this manager of Walmart on Arroyo, is letting one guy buy all these because he knows them.
Bro just ruined his life. He may not get fired from Walmart for this, but he ruined his life.
He knows them. Because he knows them. Because he knows them.
First come, first serve BS.
Ooh, that one touched a nerve there all at once. There was like a fucking Winter Soldier response. They're like, oh, wait, no, we don't know him. No, we're all strangers here. We don't know that guy. No, this manager's just super fucking awesome. No, this guy just lets anyone just grab the display shelves and bring it to the checkout register to buy all of the product. And then also, that forbids everyone else from even accessing the product, even before it's paid for. Oh, and every single line out of the protagonist loser in the hoodie's mouth is just fucking cinema. Every single sentence that he squeaks out from his lips is more pathetic than the last. So when he's trying to say he has no idea who...
All of this, plus another pack over there.
Okay, mean that you have no... What is that thought?
There. Oh, wait, where's it coming?
There's another one.
Bro, this is the shit I'm talking about. Nah, don't cover your face, bro. You're gonna buy everything, dog?
Bro, they wheeled out another one for him.
You're a fucking dick. You're a fucking dick.
Do something about it.
Deadass, yeah? We can step the fuck outside. Look at, I don't know, cover your face too. Look at this. The kind of shitty people. Do this shit.
Bro, I gave some to people.
Bro, fuck off. Shitty ass fucking people.
This is one of the other angles I was talking about. Here you can see really the whole scope of the operation. I counted 3 full displays that they wheeled over for this guy. And the girl
crazy.
with him as well. 3
And what's even crazier is I bet if he wanted to grab off of that other display, they wouldn't have let him. Because there's no way that other display that's coming up the bowling alley has been paid for yet. I promise you it hasn't.
Displays he was able to buy up while being reserved, apparently, since the manager wasn't letting anyone touch any of that product anymore. Also, he's starting to puff out his chest a little bit. He even insinuates
that's
that
insanity.
So now his ranger here. Oh, all right, and then he immediately asshole. Now he's just ready to start a couple in the other video product anymore. So I don't know. I'd have to call into question the authenticity of that claim that he filled to the brim. The cup runners have some. I don't see. Look at the quantity he's buying. Nobody else is going to have any Pokemon product for themselves or their kids or whatever. People will finally wake the fuck up.
And see, what's going to end up happening, which isn't going to happen because it's Walmart and they don't care. They only care about making sales, even though they're getting ripped off because they're idiots. What should happen is they take those behind customer service and it's 1 per customer per day. That's what should happen. Honestly, that's really what should happen.
Up and stop paying scalper prices for Pokemon product. If that happened, if people would just finally stop paying over MSRP for this, these scalpers would be left with their dick in their hand, and they'd be furious. That is how you win. You stop paying over MSRP to these losers.
Yep.
But I don't see that happening because the hype train's too high. And most of the time, let's be honest, it's scalpers selling to other scalpers. So even in this extremely egregious example of scalping, I imagine there were probably 10, 20 other scalpers that were looking to do something very similar.
They most likely already have done that.
Not to this extreme degree.
Yep. I think Charlie's right, though. You want this to stop, you got to stop paying for this. Stop going online and buying these cards. Go to a card shop. 9 times out of 10, they're going to have Pokemon cards or cards that you can buy individually. Buy the cards individually. Like the individual cards you want. Stop going to the stores. Or stop going online to, like, these places like Amazon and eBay and buying these. That's how you'll stop this for sure. So apparently, big surprise, Mr. Beast is greedy. So if you don't know, Mr. Beast does have a chocolate company. He makes his own chocolate, and from what I understand, it's... check out XQC if you want me to take this down. Let me know. Send me over a comment in the video description or in the stream. I'll take down the whole stream. Just don't strike the channel. Send me an email. I don't know. Send me a takedown request notice or whatever. Just don't strike me, dude. I'll take it down. Just so you're aware, most videos have up to a year before, after that, YouTube no longer acknowledges them as that you should take them down. But I will still take it down if that's what you want. Don't take me to court either. I don't want that.
1.5 million children are involved in illegal child labor. When I learned this, I knew festivals had to do things differently. That's why...
Can't hear a single damn thing he's saying.
100% of our cacao is fair trade certified. We pay farmers a living income reference price, and we only work with farms that use child labor monitoring and remediation systems. When farmers are paid fairly,
you do realize there's no way to actually monitor that, right? Because at the end of the day, they know they get paid based on how much product they pump out. So if they have to get their children involved to make a living, they'll do it, and they won't say anything to anybody. That's what they do. Like, most of the child labor in these foreign countries like this, it's not a matter of them forcing the kids to do it. It's mostly because they don't go to school, and they usually pick up in the family business at a very, very young age, which farmers do that in America. So, like, 9 times out of 10, if the child can help with the income, the parents aren't going to say anything and let the kids do it. That's just how it happens. It doesn't make it right, but it also, like, there's only so much you can do when it comes to monitoring people in a foreign country.
kids can go to school, and the farmers can focus on growing the best cacao. That is where the quality of peaceful chocolate truly comes from. After a week of sun drying, the beans are ready for the next stage. Once the beans arrive back in the... They are dumped off at our factories like this. We then grab these beans and we roast them to unlock the chocolate flavor. Thank you. You could have just left them in the bag.
Yeah, what is the living wage
take off the
reference?
shell, and you're left with cacao nibs. Like, we send out service.
What do you think it is? Why do you think so many of these companies that get all of their products manufactured in a foreign country are doing that? It's because they are literally paying them pennies on a dollar. There is a reason why these companies are freaking the fuck out with all this illegal immigration right now.
50 a day? No way.
To you guys, our
No,
fans,
no,
exactly
stop,
what flavors you want to see
stop.
next. Then we turn those ideas into get to stirring.
Bro, is it $2 a day?
Check out this bad boy right here. Look.
Brother.
Is that real?
$184 a day?
That's crazy. So they're paying those poor people $1.84 a day to make that food. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's absolute insanity. Oh my God.
Wait, it's crazy. Well, it's at least 1.8 times more than the competition. Mr. Greedy.
Look at that. Look at how
I'm
drippy
just
it
kidding.
is. Look at that. Now that you know how Feastable's caramel is made, let me take you on over to the taste test room, where I invited hundreds of strangers to...
That's crazy, dude. What the fuck? Mr. Greedy, I guess. So J.D. Vance mentioned Hassan. What a glorious day to be alive, boys. What an absolutely glorious day to be alive.
J.D. Vance is talking about Hassan.
He has this command place, which is basically
Oh no!
snap my finger and point. He will run to that place and lay down.
This is real, right? I mean, like, it's not AI or anything. Oh, I'm not. Okay, so there's another one here.
How's it going,
seems
Melody?
Like this is actually real.
To zap him. No.
Hassan.
Not like Hassan Biker. No. No electrocution of dogs here. If you mistreat dogs, that's almost 100% sign that you're going to be a really terrible person.
What a glorious day to be alive when J.D. Vance. He's not going to say him by name, but we all know who he's talking about. We all know who he's talking about. That could be our next president, boys. That could be our next president of the United States of America.
It's like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Yeah.
Like every serial killer ever has actually been really bad to animals. That's sort of how they started.
He just goes all the way. Oh no, he did not like this, bro. He did not look at bro. He did not like this.
He will run to that place and lay down.
You don't have to zap.
You don't have to zap him. Did she just say that?
You don't have to zap him.
No.
Hassan.
Not like Hassan Biker. No.
Oh my God, he said him by name. I didn't realize. Oh, bro's cooked. J.D. Vance actually said Hassan's name.
Hassan.
Not like Hassan Biker. No.
Bro.
No electrocution of dogs here.
How disgusting is that? What does that tell you about a person?
Damn.
That they're bad people.
Yes.
If you could.
Damn. Oh my God.
Actually cause suffering.
Oh.
He's so mad.
Bro, I bet he was fuming. There's no way, man.
To an innocent animal, probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people as well.
Yeah.
And that's been my experience. If you
J.D. Vance has done spot training for his own dog, so he knows that it is not an abusive practice. And yet,
It's not what he said. That's nothing to do with what he said. How do you have a degree in political science and communications and you don't even understand what he said? It had nothing to do with place training. It had everything to do with how the training was administered.
he is still leaning into this fucking idea that I'm like abusing my dog, which is crazy because, hello, Kristi Noem, the secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, shot her puppy. What is happening? The vice president of the United States is talking about Reddit, Twitter drama.
Because it's funny.
Fucking God, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on. I hate my life. I hate freedom. I hate socialism. I hate every single person who thinks that the peak of activism is being the most annoying, holier thou.
Bro, you made some waves. If you got the vice president of the United States talking about you.
Do you think that this woman...
This is the face of the Democratic Party in a nutshell, boys.
This is the left-wing Joe Rogan. A plastic surgery, middle-aged Karen. This is what you get.
Finally, if you think this Zoran thing is happening just in New York, and you think people are waking up only in New York City, you're mistaken. Look at this clip of a wine mom at the No Kings March. Play the clip.
Charlie Kirk, ma'am?
Yeah, him is horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's not here.
You're glad he's dead?
Yes.
Why would you say something like that, ma'am?
Because he was horrible on the campuses, the college campuses.
Didn't like it.
I guess going to a college campus and trying to debate is bad. So that I guess that means that we have to remove all debates out of every single school ever, right? Because it's called a debate.
Horrible person.
The words you're looking for, you pompous bitch, is debating. He debated at college campuses.
You know what? I do the exact same thing. Would you be glad if I would die?
Maybe.
These hogs are running wild, aren't they?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Your friend just said she'd be happy if I died.
I think we need to.
Didn't give a fuck. Yeah.
So listen up, Democratic establishment.
At least she's honest. No, she's right. That's what they actually think.
You can either jump on board with this shit, or we're coming after you in the same way that we come.
What do you think is going to happen if you do that? Do you think that the Republican people that are just trying to get along with their 9-to-5s, they don't even have to be Republican, the people that don't agree with what you're doing, that think that you're insane, you think they're going to just be okay if you go out and start killing people? No, they're going to kill you too. Stop threatening us. Stop threatening American people. I don't side with the Republicans. I used to side with the Democrats, but they're psychos now. They're schizos. I don't side with them either. Are you going to kill me? Please come into my apartment. I've got 3 places with very, 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 very good tools of love and curing of illnesses in my apartment. So please feel free. It won't end well for you, but threatening people online is a great way for me to say that I will defend myself, and a way for other people who feel threatened, especially in Texas, to stand their ground. So maybe you should stop with this threatening and actually try to sit down and debate like what Charlie Kirk did. Maybe if you actually brought logical arguments to the table that made any bit of, like, actual sense, maybe you could have a conversation. But you're living in a fairy tale world where you think that calling to violence is going to solve all your problems when you're the minority. We're the majority. And I'm not even a Republican, and I think you're crazy. You're schizo.
After MAGA, period. And that woman out in somewhere middle America saying, fuck Charlie Kirk, he was a racist, he was a piece of shit. There are so many more of us than there are of them.
And that's what you think. The consensus says Donald Trump and the Republicans have won everything in the government. Because you're crazy. You don't know what you're saying, and you're the one putting out false media. Stop doing it.
This is what you need to keep in mind whenever you deal with people like this. They don't call you a Nazi because they think that you're a Nazi. They call you a Nazi so they can justify doing bad things to you.
And you dipshits are sitting on the sidelines. Get your shit together, because the Democratic Party is moving on.
That's a call to violence. That's a call to violence right there. You know what's really scary and sad to think about? You realize that if they keep doing this, there's a good chance that the Republican Party may not even exist within the next 5 years. Just because you don't like how things are ran, like it's a democracy. You clearly did not win the popular vote because you're radicalists, you're terrorists, and you're schizos. If you keep pushing and pushing for violence, and people keep dying, it's going to look less and less like a democracy. Remember, the American people can only hold so much power. But if you keep feeding this, they're going to start taking rights away. The Bill of Rights, I'm sorry, not the Bill of Rights, the Constitution was made in such a way they couldn't tell the future, okay? They made it to where it can be altered for these reasons. And if you keep pushing and pushing with the full Republican government, they're going to keep taking more and more rights away. So stop. It's wrong.
He is right. As I said, I think that she is the manifestation.
A lot of people seem to forget that the Constitution was made to be altered.
Of the leftist Democratic Party. A menopausal, plastic surgery ridden Karen. This right here is their avatar. And you should listen to her because she's right. She speaks for a lot of people, and they do believe that.
I want to give my absolute heartfelt thanks to this woman who played such a big part in taking down the second biggest political streamer in the world.
I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we can.
It's you have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like,
It's kind of crazy how that culture just cannibalizes itself. It's so funny.
it's because she has a lot of neck meat.
I'm going to use the bathroom and then we're going to watch this. I've been looking forward to watching this one. Okay, sorry about that. A second. Okay. So apparently, where's my mouse? There is a new robot that can do everything, include folding your clothes, for $20,000.
Begins a new age. Neo, the home robot. Order today. Here we go. Let's see it.
My name is Bernd, and today we're launching Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot, Nene.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You just not telling me? Well, what does it do?
Like my chores. I just leave and I come back and they're all done.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Welcome to a new age, boys. This is insanity.
You off?
Apparently, it can also... It could do quite a bit. It could do a lot.
Stairs. I can jerk you off. We are probably 3 years away from being able to have sex with these things. I mean, honestly, we're
Leave it to Asmongold.
probably 3 years past some people having sex with these things. But I'm talking about it being normalized. Yeah. It's honestly weird as fuck. This is gonna happen, right? I mean, this is just the way it's gonna be. We're gonna have robot slaves. I've been waiting on this for a while.
Working really hard on making what is Neo a reality.
What is Neo?
But to me personally, this started when I was like 10 years old. I grew up reading these beautiful books and
About like how we used to have slavery and then we got rid of it, and you're thinking like, oh my god, like I've got to mow the lawn.
Yeah, can this thing mow the lawn?
Why can't we just have somebody do this? Oh my god.
watching these beautiful sci-fi movies where the future was all about how we as humans, we really focus on the things that matter to us. You know, Rosie the robot would be ensuring family had time, or Data would help humanity explore the galaxy.
Right.
And I really hope...
I'd imagine a lot of people want this simply so that way when they get home from working like 30 hours a day, you know, they don't have to worry about what's going on at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. I realize that it's not 24 that it's over. Okay, I'm not stupid. I'm just saying. But like for people who have to work 12 hours a day and they get home and they just want to sit down and do nothing, like if this thing was already cooking by the time you walk through the door and you didn't have to worry about feeding it or doing other stuff with it, you know, like it'd be great.
That when you get your Neo now, we can help give you back some of that time so you can really spend it on what you feel is very meaningful to you.
Damn copyright fucking music, boy.
Thanks for sure, guys. It's...
I don't know what he's saying because I'm not going to listen to this copyrighted fucking music.
Designed to transform your life at home. It combines AI and advanced hardware to help with daily chores and bring intelligence into your everyday life. Neo was engineered from the ground up for safety. Its tendon-driven body is quiet and lightweight.
Okay.
Its low-energy motions make it uniquely safe for you and your home.
All right.
But safe.
So it's only 5'6".
Oh, that goddamn thing is it's as tall as me.
66 pounds, 4 hours of battery.
That thing's only 66 pounds. That's really light.
Life, soft body, Lovely. And it can lift 154 pounds.
That's impressive.
55 pounds.
So, like, I guess lifting is like lifting straight up, and then carrying is moving from point A to point B.
That's pretty good.
Doesn't mean limited. Neo's hardware comes packed with features like human-level dexterity and a 55-pound carrying capacity so that it can handle any of your chores reliably. We also worked really hard to make Neo's design friendly and comfortable to be around. Each Neo comes with a machine-washable knit suit, a head, and shoes that you can customize to fit your style.
Okay.
As for
You
using
can give
the
them
Neo,
Jordans?
we made the experience simple. Out of the box, the core of your experience is fully autonomous.
Bro, it does look like it came in an egg.
The chores feature lets you schedule a time for your Neo.
Whoa, hold on. Let me read this real quick. Chores: tidy living room, kitchen, bathrooms, bedrooms, and hallways. Water plants on Tuesdays. Feed the dogs daily. Check.
Bro, it has a feed the damn animals. You can make it feed the damn animals, dude. That's crazy. That's insane.
The door for packages. Clean up shoes.
You can take in packages too?
Bro, we're bringing it back. Oh my god. This is insane. You actually gonna have a slave.
Feature lets you schedule a time for your Neo to do all of your chores so you can come back to a cleaner home every day.
Holy shit.
With the AI companion feature,
Apparently you can also ask it to do stuff and it does it as well.
you can talk to your Neo to get assistance with anything from a hard question to a household task. With Neo's autonomy, you can get access to all of its latest AI features to get help with tasks on demand. And the Neo app lets you interact with your Neo from anywhere. But all you have to do to get started is turn on your Neo and introduce yourself.
Okay, so this is, all right, it's in the box. It's the egg. Okay.
Hey, I'm Neo. I'm here to help around the house. What's your name?
Shut up, slave bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Harry. Nice to meet you, Harry. When you have a question or want something done, just let me know.
You know what really is terrifying about this? That little robot looks like Isaac from the Orville. And if you know anything about the backstory of Isaac, you know that this only ends one way.
I'm so excited.
Well, they have different colors.
We built the chores feature to give you your time back. You give your Neo a list of chores, you schedule a time that
You gave it the chores feature so that way you had a reason to you have a reason to spend $20,000 on it.
done so that you can focus on what matters to you while your Neo does the rest. You can schedule chores by either talking to your Neo or using the app. The way it works is you schedule a time that works best for you, and then you create a list of chores.
You think that thing might actually wipe your ass? Like, let's think about this for a second. I know the old saying is it better wipe my ass and it better be solid gold, but like, what if it actually wipes your ass? For $20K, I mean, that might actually be worth.
Whether it's something more specific, like watering the plants.
That's impressive. The fact that it's watering the damn plants.
Or something more general, like tidying the house.
I bet that thing knows how to water the plants better than any human.
Neo will get it done at the scheduled time. If there are any chores,
I can't even believe this. I can't. There's no way this shit's actually gonna work. Holy shit! They're cheaper than slaves. Oh my god! You adjust for.
They are cheaper. They're almost half.
It's $50,000. That's like a car. Wow. Well, I guess that basically settles my question. Do you remember what I was saying before about how humanity would be solved through either slavery or turning human beings into batteries?
Guess we're gonna be batteries, boys.
I think that now people are gonna be batteries. I don't see the slavery thing going anymore. I think now we're gonna be moving more towards batteries.
Yep, we're gonna be batteries.
That your Neo hasn't learned how to do autonomously. You can use expert mode to have an expert from 1X supervise the session and provide corrective intervention.
Wait, what? Hold up.
The way it works is you schedule a time that works best for you.
Yeah.
And then you create a list of chores.
Right.
Whether it's something more specific, like watering the plants on Tuesdays, or something more general, like tidying the house, your Neo will get it done at the scheduled time. If there are any chores that your Neo hasn't learned how to do autonomously, you can use expert mode to have an expert from 1X supervise the session and provide corrective intervention to help Neo complete any task.
I see. That's smart. So, what if you... You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
That's crazy. Look at it doing all that stuff.
Sometimes things are better left unsaid, right?
You can open the app and see directly from Neo's point of view.
Damn. So you won't even need women anymore after this. This is just like, they're just getting patched out.
It's literally doing the laundry too. And then you could like go to its view anytime. So when do you implement the ability to hold an AK and shoot robbers? When is that update? I need to know when that is.
Oh fuck. Could have told me that, man. Wow. Somebody said it does have a red light mode.
Sus.
This is VC bait. Eventually something like this will work. Does anybody actually think that in 50 years we're not going to have this?
I feel like it's going to be standard. It won't be $20,000. There'll be so many companies that are willing to do this for like a fraction of the cost and put it in every household in America. I wouldn't doubt within the next 10 or 20 years, every house in America will have something like this.
It's clearly coming. Everybody knows this is coming.
It'll be as natural as having a blender.
And 10? I know, I'm just saying, like, in a long, like, we all know this is going to happen. Wow.
It does
And
the
it can do
dishes?
dishes too.
That's crazy. Oh, it charges itself.
So it charges itself. I like that. Yeah, I was wondering about that. No, I guess, yeah, of
Huh.
course you could do that. Yeah. What a good day. I'm going to be real. I don't believe this.
I'm also finding this really hard to believe, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, the thought that this could actually be a future that we live in sounds insane.
I want to see a time lapse of the robot doing this entire thing. I don't believe it.
I don't either. I feel like it's gonna be like the Roomba.
Make it charge in the closet. Yeah,
It gets, like, stuck on stuff all the time, and you've got to fix it.
because without it being controlled by, like, you know, a man in the closet, right? I want to see it happen.
Mm-hmm. You know, even if they did give a time lapse, all they have to do is say it's not controlled by a man in a closet.
Without breaking everything? Yeah. Well, no. It's like, how does it distinguish between, like, for example, a candle and a cup? And what about a candle that you ran out of? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure, man. Buy it and show us, man.
You should. Please do this. Please do this. How does it handle stairs? Does it handle stairs pretty good?
To find my glasses. Is this paprika?
No, that's cayenne pepper. Also, your glasses are on your shirt.
Could I use this in my chili?
They're both made from chili peppers, and you could put...
Yeah, you know what's going to happen? Is that as soon as it says that...
Someone's going to put their glasses in the fucking chili and then sue the company for $1 billion?
Some retard is going to put their glasses in their chili and then sue the AI company for $1 billion.
Yo! Fuck, man.
That's what's going to happen.
Cayenne in your chili, but it is much spicier.
Neo is a speech-enabled AI companion made for any kind of conversation. Where other AI assistants are confined to your phone or computer, Neo lives with you in your physical space and has the ability to
You know what's very concerning to me?
see, hear.
So, like, it's obvious that you can tap into this robot whenever you're away from home, right? It's kind of one of the reasons why I'm concerned about the Ring app. The Ring, you know, like the doorbell Ring that has the camera. It has, like, a cloud that uploads everything. Who's to say that the company's not just selling off all your information like that, you know?
And remember things.
Like, they could literally just take control of the robot at any time, go up and get, like, a blank check, and then, like, look at it.
Your surrounding environment to provide you with uniquely helpful assistance.
Like what?
For example, it can suggest what to cook based on what you have in the fridge, remember your progress while teaching you a new language, and even give you interior design advice. The gestures and the light
That's crazy, by the way.
rings express Neo's intentions. Its audio intelligence can
Red means dead.
also pick up on whether
There's
you
no way, there's no way, bro. Like,
you are addressing it or someone else in the room to decide if it should respond or not. As you might expect from a home robot, talking to Neo with natural language is the primary user interface for all of Neo's functionality,
there's no
including
way.
autonomy. Your Neo comes with Redwood AI, enabling
It's a
you to do
scam?
basic
No,
household tasks autonomously.
it's got to.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay.
Can you
one
make
sec.
it do this?
Yeah.
Hey, Neo! Can you get the door, please?
Fuck, why would you let a robot answer the door, bro? You could be, like, rushed. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ever knock on someone's door and a goddamn robot comes out and fucking talks to me, I'm walking away.
Neo's autonomy works by taking requests like,
Hey, Neo, can you take this cup to the sink for me?
and breaking it down into simple steps, such as walking to the person, grabbing the cup, and then walking the cup to the kitchen, and then putting it away. Neo's autonomy improves with diverse data and real-world experience. As Neo does more chores, you'll receive updates to your Redwood model that increase the complexity of tasks that Neo can handle, such as finding your keys and wallet, or
It can find the keys in the wallet for you? What the fuck? That's crazy.
doing a full laundry cycle end-to-end.
See, that's what I need him to do for me. Because I have like
It's
20
even carrying the damn groceries in from the damn car.
loads of laundry in my garage, and I just put them in a pile. And if I could just make this robot do all of it. Is there a female version? Yeah, but we've had those for thousands of years. This is a new one.
Bro.
Eventually, Neo will become fully autonomous, capable of helping you with anything around the
Like
house.
what? Like what? Give me an example. Like what?
The Neo you get today will only get better.
Okay.
And as we keep shipping features, it'll be more and more useful in your everyday life.
Yeah.
Now, the journey there is not going to be perfect, and we're not going to pretend it's going to be. But as someone who lives with Neo every day, there is no experience quite as magical. So today, we're excited to invite you in on this journey. We believe that the future will be shaped not just by us, but by all of you who believe in this as deeply as we do. Now, if this is you, pre-order your Neo today at 1x.tech.
$499 a month? Good God. That's more than what I used to pay on my car a month. That's insane. The goddamn little bastard costs as much as a car.
So you can change your skin color.
This is good.
This is $20,000.
Oh, I tried the Neo. Okay, all right, here it is. We gotta watch it.
It's here, the first humanoid robot housekeeper.
Okay.
Thank you, Neo. For $20,000, you can pre-order 1X's Neo
Okay, right,
robot
yes.
now, with delivery in 2026.
Okay, so it can throw one of those.
Think you missed.
Okay, so if it can throw, it can.
Okay, give me a second. Got to do something real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to request my medicine to be filled at a certain spot, so I had to get in contact with my doctor. But that's done, so we can finish this out.
Kill.
What did I come back in
I
on?
wonder if these can turn red.
That's what I was saying earlier, yo. You gotta like.
Can you imagine?
Murder! That's called AK mode.
Just one little catch.
It's in kill mode. Yes.
There may be a human behind the curtain, pulling the robot's strings. If I...
Here we go.
Okay, so and it was controlled by a person in another country where prostitution was legal. But where you were at, it was illegal. But you're having sex with the robot, but the robot is being controlled by a person.
Lord have mercy, bro.
With another guy. Looks like
you're thinking way too hard about this.
Via Neo's camera eyes to get things done.
To many people, this is crazy.
Wait.
That's kind of my biggest concern. Isn't necessarily that somebody's controlling it, but if somebody hacks into it, could they get personal information by like picking up a blank check or something? You know.
Somebody else brought up another thing. Does that mean a southern farmer that orders 20 Neos could feasibly have 20 people working legally for manual labor without pay? So if you had, okay, all right, so that's another one. Okay, I didn't think about that. So let's say there's a country that has slavery, right? And you have 20 of these robots that you pay, that you own the robot, but the robot's controlled by a person who's a slave in another country.
How deep does the rabbit hole go?
I can't see any way that that would be illegal. I think this could actually be, we haven't had this long. This could be, it's the perfect, yeah, exactly, right? Because because I mean, you think about it, right? But latency? No, you get fiber optics or something like that, like Wi-Fi, like Starlink or something like that. That'd be fine. Because I think that...
I think that there's a good chance that these robots aren't really going to be used for individuals. I feel like what's going to end up happening is that some multi-billion-dollar company is going to pick up the specs for this, and they're going to manufacture it or alter the robot in such a way that makes it to where it can be used at an assembly line, or make it to where it's able to fix certain machines, and then they're going to mass produce and sell that to these other corporations that are going to put billions of people out of work. That's what I think.
Because I'm thinking about that. I think that's legal. I think everything about this should be legal. So we could actually bring it back. We could... This could be back by next year.
Which would you rather? Would you rather spend $20,000 on a robot that's going to do the job like all hours of the day, or would you rather spend it on a worker that's going to have to leave at a certain point? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have to pay them way more. Like, come on.
Have to be okay with this for the product to be useful.
But is Neo a useful product?
Yeah.
We're twinning now, Neo.
We're twinning?
Home robots have had two big challenges: creating a safe and capable body, and a smart brain. 1X is taking on both of those, which is why Neo looks so different from a more industrial factory robot.
Neo, it's 70 degrees here in California. Why are you
I
wearing
didn't even. Oops! I didn't even realize that they had industrial robots like that. That's kind of crazy to me. I had no idea.
Good question. Brent, why am I wearing a sweater?
It's a combination of safety And just also generally aesthetics. You can think of it kind of like a skin, except if it was an actual skin, that would probably be pretty creepy.
It would be creepy, but I
Can you pay extra for that?
actually wasn't all that creeped out by Neo.
Inside Neo, it really starts with some very, very powerful motors that we have developed here at 1X. These motors are so strong and light that instead of using the classical gears that you see in robots, we can actually pull on tendons loosely inspired by biology and muscles. And this allows Neo to move around not just quietly and smoothly, but also be very, very lightweight and be very low energy in motion.
This is only 60 pounds.
That lightweight design is intended for our safety, in case the 66-pound robot falls. Although Neo is capable of lifting up to 150 pounds, it's not as superhuman as you'd think.
Crush it. It's a walnut.
Oh my god!
Robots
Oh,
are
he's
superhuman.
so fucking smart too. He's like actually trying to break the damn thing. That's legit. That's awesome.
Like pressure and
I gotta be careful with what I say. You know, whenever the robot revolution happens, I want to make sure I'm on their good side.
And some robots are, because they're heavily geared. But that means you're not sensitive, right? And delicate. Neo doesn't work like this at all.
Lord have mercy.
That body lets Neo try to do a lot of things humans do. Emphasis on try.
Can I get a water?
If only the real world didn't have
don't
doors.
cut it. Don't cut. I want to see it happen. This doesn't count. You're cheating. It's a guy that's controlling. This isn't an autonomous robot. This is a guy controlling a robot. This is bullshit.
It took Neo a little over a minute to fetch a water from the fridge 10 feet away.
Thank you, Neo.
Next challenge. Load 3 items in the dishwasher.
Again, they did say that the more you use it, the more it will be more used to doing the task, so it'll get faster. Like any person. Like it's still an AI. Like you still have to let it do its thing.
It's a guy doing this.
Yeah, why would they have a person controlling it? Why wouldn't they just let it do its thing? That kind of defeats the purpose. I'm very like skeptical now because of this. It's like they're trying to find either a reason to shit on it or it's just that bad of a robot.
It's just a guy. It's literally this is literally Wizard of Oz shit. You fucking retard. You fucking retard, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh.
Wait, what happened to its finger?
Retard. You fucking retard.
Wait, what? Yeah, like what happened to its finger? The finger's bent. Am I the only person that saw that? The finger bent. Is that normal for it to bend to the right like that?
You fucking retard.
I feel like something's fucked up with this robot.
You fucking retard, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh.
And that took 5 minutes. The Neo I saw isn't the one shipping.
That's really good. Because if you don't have to do anything, that's great.
And it gets better because it's an AI, so it learns as it does it. I think that's pretty good.
26. The new model will be safer and have better hand dexterity. The one I saw still needed to take breaks to charge and cool down.
Yeah.
The challenge isn't just Neo's body, it's also its brain. The body has to perform tasks safely, but the brain needs to know how to do them on its own, without human help. But right now, everything I saw Neo do...
See, this is... Dude. That's not Neo, bro. That's Walter. That's Walter controlling a robot named Neo. Like... This is bullshit. It's Kyle, yeah. This is
was
bullshit.
guided by a skilled pilot.
Teleoperation is essentially when there is a human in the loop.
And who is the
That's
voice
bad.
I'm hearing right now of Neo?
Hi, I am a remote operator in a different room in the building.
And what's your...
I feel like this is again, it's the end of Wizard of Oz. is actually it's literally just a guy fucking controlling everything.
That's really sad.
I can't believe this, bro. Like,
Name.
Turing.
What's your real name?
My real name is Turing.
Like that's your name on your birth certificate?
Yes, it is. Believe it or not.
they're from some weird fucking European country. They've got all kinds of stupid names over there. Yeah, sure, that's probably his name.
Turing was, of course, the famous computer science and artificial intelligence pioneer. But this Turing, with a VR headset and controllers, was the one actually operating
Turing
Neo.
Zell's probably Polish. Anytime I see Z's and things, I just assume it's Polish.
Yeah,
like
I see that.
Yeah, is that Polish?
I feel like it totally is Polish.
No.
The controllers.
I actually might throw up. I think my hand is. I have no idea where I'm facing. This is me doing the Macarena. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're fine.
Damn, that shit was
And
fast.
Neo had to go to urgent care.
See you, Neo.
Why does Neo
Damn.
need to be operated like this in the first place? Because its brain, aka an AI neural network, needs to learn from more real-world experience.
Guys, my excitement is plummeting.
I feel that.
I was on the moon.
I don't know about this now. I'm very like, you pay $20,000 for a fucking broken shell. So that mean like every time something fucks up with it, they just bring in a new one?
Like an asteroid about to hit the fucking dinosaurs again. I'm about to crash. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Like, bro, it's just
The robot doing things via teleoperation become the training data to make the AI model smarter. That's why 1X is putting Neo in the homes of early adopters.
I think it's quite important for me to just say that in 2026, if you buy this product, it is because you're okay with that social contract. If we don't have...
Then don't buy it. Because, like, I wouldn't buy that $20,000 product and make it like a social contract, as it were. A word of mouth of, oh yeah, I'm okay with you controlling the robot from time. Fuck that. No, fuck that.
Your data, we can't make the product better. I'm a big fan of...
It's fair for him to say that. It's reasonable. It's good to just come out and say that directly.
I call like big brother, big sister principle, right? Big sister helps you. Big brother is just there to kind of monitor you. And we are very much the big sister. Depending on how much you want to trade, we can be more useful. And you decide where on that scale you want to be.
Do you right now know what things Neo in 2026 will do autonomously versus...
So, the idea is, if you're completely lost in this, they take control of the robot, and they train the AI to do the tasks. And then once the AI understands the tasks, they let the AI do the tasks normally. If that's what I'm hearing and what I'm understanding, we're a long ways from these things doing anything. Because in order for the AI to learn, a person has to control the AI, most likely from the factory, and train it to do the tasks that it needs to do. Which, by the way, is still a huge leap. That's still impressive. But it's still not what we're looking for.
What it will do teleoperated.
So when you get your Neo in 2026, it will do most of the things in your home autonomously. The quality of that work will vary.
How do you know that? It hasn't happened.
Exactly.
Like, I mean...
You're literally asking people to pay $20,000 for a robot that might do the things in your home autonomously. Like, that's the problem that I can see here is like, you know, you get this robot, and then you're under the assumption that it's not being controlled by a person, but at any point in time, it could be.
I don't know, bro. Like, you're talking about this is going to happen. Well, where is it?
Exactly.
I mean, that's kind of a pretty big one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And will improve drastically quite fast as we get data.
How do
To be clear, on my
I've been scolded by too many games that say, well, we want it to do this, and then it comes out and it does not do that. So, especially for $20,000, nah.
Didn't see Neo do anything autonomously. The company
Okay,
did
so it didn't do anything.
There it is. There it is.
share this video of Neo autonomously opening the door.
You know, there's this new trending concept now called AI slop, right?
I do know.
Yeah, I've heard of that. This
What a-
is an AI slop.
What a piece of shit company.
It's just Kyle controlling the robot.
It's a very powerful concept of, let's call it robotics slop. It's the most useful kind of slop. Because if...
I got to admit, I like the guy.
If you put all of my glasses from my dishwasher in my cabinet, I'm pretty happy. It is going to be not perfect, but back to like just incredibly useful.
Neo might not fold my shirt perfectly, but if an arm is like kind of hanging out.
that shit's fucked up.
No, that is fucked. That's
What's
fucked.
that?
So you mean to tell me that I could do that, bro? I could half-ass fold something and throw it in a fucking cabinet. I wouldn't spend $500 a month for a robot to half-ass do it. What the fuck? Bro.
Out of the shirt, like it's okay. It's robotic slop.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
That's very okay.
Honestly,
Oh, what a fucking shithead.
it isn't bad.
It kind of.
Thank you.
But the reality is, at least at first, much of Neo's work will be done by someone else. There will be an app where you can schedule teleoperation, specifying exactly what and when you want Neo to do things in your house.
So we want to, of course, make sure that...
So you're essentially paying $500 a month for some guy to take over a fucking robot and do your chores half-assed, right? That's what you're telling me?
Privacy as much as possible, and that it's always...
You could probably hire a literal servant to do that. You know that, right? Like an actual like housekeeper for like less. And it will actually get the job done the right way the first time.
You are always...
I think like a house cleaner is usually like $200-300.
Some examples of this is the teleoperator does not see you, right? We can blur people. Teleoperator also cannot go into specific parts of your home where you set no-go zones. So that's enforced on the software level. So even if the teleoperator tried, they cannot get the robot to go into those homes. And also the teleoperator...
It doesn't matter if you leave a checkbook out on the fucking counter and then a robot walks over and looks at it. Nothing's gonna matter at that point. If you accidentally leave your ID out and somebody gets a hold of the software or hacks it, then you're fucked. And I don't, to be quite frank, I don't doubt this company's got really high, like, security, but so does Sony and all these other big-ass corporations and Discord that apparently had all their information leaked multiple times. Hell no. Hell no. There's a reason why a Ring camera is better, because it's outside your fucking house. And most of the time, you can't even see the numbers that are on houses across the street and stuff. Hell no.
Never connect to a robot unless you approve it.
Other companies, like Figure and Tesla, are also racing to build humanoid robots and develop their own AI models to
We are now in the robo race, boys.
become fully autonomous. As someone who's always dreamed of the home robot straight out of the Jetsons,
Let's go home, Rosie. Yes, ma'am.
the dream finally feels within reach. But I also couldn't...
What do
No,
you
it's
mean?
bullshit. It is
literally
bullshit.
in the other room doing that.
Exactly. Like, there's no actual autonomy to this. This is just another person controlling it. Like, we've had that for, like, at least 5-10 years now. Like, that's nothing new.
How do you...
That is the base. I should go and get one of these robots so I can sue the piss out of that company for false advertisement is what I should do.
This...
shake flashes of Ex Machina.
Do you have a name?
Ava. Neo turns on the stove and throws some paper on and walks away. Can Neo do that? Will Neo do that?
Neo will not do that.
Why not?
Physically, can the robot do that? Yes.
Why wouldn't he
Well,
do
then
it?
who's to say that somebody controlling the robot doesn't do that? There's no walled programming that in its programming that the AI automatically disconnects whenever it sees what's going on and stops it. So it's not even the fucking robot, it's the person controlling the robot at that point. It could be someone who hacked the goddamn robot and is using their own VR headset from their own home. Could be an ex who's really good at hacking shit. Oh, it's crazy talk, but it can happen. Like, if they can hack into iPhone to get, stuff that happened with terrorists, it can happen.
Basically, can a lot of products in your home do something dangerous if they decided to? Yes. We will ensure that that is not something.
But there's nothing in your... Whenever you, quote unquote, agree to the social contract, and you have something that's connected to a company via the internet, there are ways of hacking somebody's Wi-Fi modem from outside, taking control of things on the inside of the house and using its cameras. Like, it's not like a fucking vacuum cleaner. This thing could actually kill people. It's just so stupid. It's a scam.
That Neo is allowed to do. There are multiple layers of safety systems here that ensures that Neo cannot do something like this.
Neo decides to take...
How do they not
But it can
ask
cook.
about having
But
sex
it can
with the
cook,
robot?
right?
Like, because I feel like that's a pretty big one.
very heavy piece of wood, like the top of a table.
I think that's a big one.
And drop it on me when I'm sleeping.
Neo will not be able to, or allowed to. It's physically capable of, but it will not be allowed to pick up something that is that heavy. So it's like things that Neo cannot do is like pick up something.
Well, then why make it to where it can lift like 200 pounds if it can't do that? Am I the only person seeing some red flags here? It seems like this guy's got a lot of fucking holes in his conversation, and she's just poking them.
It's very hot. Pick up something that's very hot, heavy. Pick up something that's very sharp.
Nice job, Neo. High five.
So wait, so he can't pick up something that's sharp. That's interesting.
Nice. Oh.
But how is it supposed to determine if something's sharp?
The day with Neo was
Like
a bit.
an edge could be sharp, like the edge of something, like a plate or something could be sharp. Like especially if you have a square one or like a glass one. It could be like a square plate, but the sharp end of it is just sharp.
Like spending the day with a.
How's it supposed to do the dishes? Hold on, wait a minute, hold the hell on. How is this thing supposed to do the dishes if it can't pick up anything sharp? You know that someone can get killed with a fork, right? That's sharp. Like, how is it supposed to do the dishes if it can't pick up a knife? You just invalidated your whole thing.
Toddler learning how to do things in the world. Come on, you got more than... Oh, I'm gonna break the robot. The next few years isn't about owning a super useful robot. It's about raising one. Letting it learn from your home, routines, and chores. All at the expense of the privacy of your inner sanctum.
Yeah.
Even if you think this is all crazy, what Neo really signals is the beginning of physical AI in our lives and homes.
I'm ready for this, bro. Like,
I feel like he'd have a lot more people willing to let this thing in their homes if, number one, it wasn't $500, $600 a month. This is going to fail because of this, by the way. This I don't see this going very far. No one's going to pay $600 to have somebody go in their home and do this. Like, most people that are older, they have people that check up on them that are paid by the state to do this. This is never going to go anywhere. Not for $600 like this. It's too expensive. So, like, number one, it's gonna die there. But I feel like if they got rid of that price tag and they made it to where you can collect maybe a little paycheck if things don't work out, like it's like, oh well, we'll pay you this amount of money depending on how much of your privacy you want to go, you know. If they're like, you have unlimited bounds in my house, then they give you like the most amount of money you can get. And like, depending on what you want the robot to do, you know, they can add or subtract from that. But what I see that's a huge problem here is the fact that they want you to pay $20,000 or $500 a month to get a robot where someone is controlling it from a company that no one's really ever heard about, and you have to hope that, number one, they're not going to do anything malicious depending on who's behind the wheel, and number two, that it doesn't get hacked and someone doesn't burn down your house or stab you in your sleep while he's trying to do the dishes. Like, I don't see this going anywhere because the company seems a little too greedy for this, as far as I'm concerned. I don't see this taking off at all.
been ready for this for a while. Like, so it's like you've got to level the robot up. Yeah, exactly.
A future where we may
It's like
work
an MMO.
alongside a new kind of machine.
What I really hope we can achieve
Hell,
is
you could even do it for like, hey, if you let this robot go in your house and like let someone control it, we'll give you shares in the company. Something like that. Because like they're technically laying the foundation for your company and you're sitting here charging them $600 to effectively polish a product. Like how greedy can you fucking be as a company?
5 years, everyone has a very high quality of life. Everyone has a feeling of independence, irregardless of their age or any kind of disability. And I do hope we can give people more of their agency back and people can focus on what they actually want.
I think that was just a huge fucking scam. That's what I think. I think that was just a massive scam. Okay, so check out Visual Steering, Visual Steering. Awesome channel, check them out. Visual Steering! There we go.
Sometimes the most
Whoa!
unbelievable moments in life happen when nobody's expecting them. And lucky for us, someone's always recording. From heroic saves and lucky escapes, to nature unleashing its raw power. Every clip in this video proves how unpredictable the world really is. Sit back.
Bro, elephant just leveled that house.
Isn't just entertainment, it's reality
That's a cat.
turned cinematic.
Meow. Meow.
Forget romance. This is what true compatibility looks like. One misses, one recycles with style.
Oh! That was clean.
A flock of birds glides perfectly in sync with the boat, turning and soaring like they're part of the crew. This is pure harmony between nature and humans.
That's fun.
Because why have a boring commute when you can have a near miss that gives you a free adrenaline rush?
Oh! Woo! Oh my god, bro just got saved by that van.
If you ever wondered what a semi-truck would look
that.
like doing a balancing act, well, here is your answer.
That looks crazy. That almost looks like it's made out of AI. It looks pretty.
Well, when Mother Nature decides to photobomb your day with a giant twist, you know it's not your ordinary afternoon. He was inches away from disaster, and his reaction time deserves its own award. That's the kind of clip that makes your heart stop, even
Ooh!
when watching. If you've ever wondered what Nope looks like in human form, this is it. She saw
Oh,
that and
shit.
rewrote her life choices.
Hell no. Oh.
Talk about lucky timing. That little fall went from embarrassing to life-saving real quick.
Oh.
If you've ever doubted how powerful nature is, this
You know whales have been known to overturn boats all the time? That apparently is a huge thing that whales do constantly.
nature you'll never forget again. When your skydiving trip turns into an accidental Michael Bay movie.
Holy shit!
But
What the hell was that? Oh my god, did they run into a plane? They did, they ran into a plane.
Michael Bay movie. But somehow everyone sticks the landing and made it out safe.
That's crazy.
kastrerer han. Utfordringen med å få unge i arbeid er så stor at den ikke kan overlates til myndighetene alene. Flere bedrifter må nå ta mer samfunnsansvar, sier hotellkongen Petter Stordalen.
That truck driver deserves a medal because those reflexes just saved multiple lives in one heartbeat.
Bro.
She held out her hand and instantly became the Disney princess of the ocean. No singing required. You can't script moments like this. It's literally like the universe said, smile, you're on the lucky list today.
That looks crazy.
You can almost hear time slow down as
What the
disaster
hell is that?
right before your eyes.
Oh, what is that? Oh! Ho 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 ho! What the hell was that?
It's crazy to think these white rocks once fueled some of the most dangerous weapons ever built. History hiding right beneath your feet. This cat just achieved the world's highest level of hide and seek. Literally inside Christ the
Yo, I bet if you go into that statue, there's probably a colony of cats in there.
Redeemer's sleeve. Who needs a golf cart when you've got a private jet taxiing down the fairway?
I'm not fucking.
And why all these goddamn pilots don't know how to fly a plane and they able to fly a plane? It makes no sense to me.
He almost went from off-roading to off-lifting, but somehow managed to himself just in time.
There it goes. Well, they ruined that damn thing.
Emirates taking close-to-home service to a whole new level.
Oh, yeah, you know what? It does remind me a little bit of Death Stranding. That one with the rainbow. That's really spooky.
It's amazing how much detail he's pulled off. You can literally see the expressions from hundreds of
That's
feet
so
up.
cool. You know, why can't these fucking people that are protesting do something like this? This looks cool. This is really cool.
Nothing says Monday mood like casually taking down an entire building with surgical precision
Bro,
and zero.
I just realized where that bulldozer was. What the fuck? There's no way in hell. What? There's no way, man.
Fear. Just another peaceful drive until a car decides to audition for Fast and Furious Sky Edition.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What? How do you even explain that?
Sky Edition.
What?
Furious
What?
until a car decides to audition for Fast and Furious Sky Edition.
Where did it even come from? The fucking tree line?
What's that?
Holy crap!
The people on that boat got a front row seat of a lifetime. Nature showing off in full HD. That's pure adrenaline and compassion. Most would panic. They chose to act.
Well, you gotta cut the wire on it? Yeah. Oh, it was a fishing line.
You got it, brother.
Oh my god, no way.
Meanwhile, I trip over a flat sidewalk. This guy's doing backflips on wheels.
Oh! Yo, if I lost my legs, I'd be doing that. Hardcore. I ain't even kidding.
No words, no sound, just a moment where nature showed its power and peace all at once.
Oh shit, that's a whale.
It's as if two worlds collided beneath the horizon. One calm and clear, the other rich with mystery and motion.
Oh, that's crazy looking.
Oh my god. Ew, it looks nasty though. Thank you. Yo, what the hell? Ew. Ew, I'm dirty.
Moments like this remind you of how unstoppable natural forces can be. Even solid ice looks alive.
Oh, it's moving.
You can see the crew trying to lift this machine up the edge with a crane. It's going smooth at first, but then it all goes sideways. Literally. Luckily, it was operated.
Oh shit! Oh no! Bro, that's gotta suck so bad.
POV, you said you liked roller coasters, so the sea gave you the deluxe package.
Oh. Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared then. The gun just got fucked up.
This massive sinkhole suddenly opened up in the middle of a busy street, and somehow no one was hurt.
That's terrifying, dude. Sinkholes are fucking scary. Damn!
That ramp looks sketchy. The water's gross. But somehow, this guy makes it look effortless.
Oh, that was clean!
It's hard to believe these are just lights. The coordination, the detail, it's pure tech magic.
What is that? Oh, that's the drones they did this past year. Apparently China does drones now with their fireworks. I was like, wait, what is that? That's so cool.
Watch this. It happens so fast, you'll have to rewind just to believe it.
Whoa! What is that? That's a car. Hey, rolled out of the way. God, bro, what a fucking legend. What is that? I don't know what that is.
They wanted an adventure. Well, the desert definitely delivered.
What's going on? What is this? Oh! Oh! Hello!
This guy's showing just how
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of looked like a volcano.
motorcycles are racing through the woods, and the speed is unreal.
Damn, that's fast.
It's a crazy reminder of how powerful nature's chemistry can be. Fire meets water, and a new piece of Earth is born.
That's crazy looking. Oh! Oh, is that another,
Wild to think how
oh, it's the
fast
same
this
one.
kind of collapse can happen, turning a busy street into a giant crater in seconds.
Why would you even be that close to it? There was no way I'd get that close to it.
It's both incredible and a little terrifying. A true display of just how strong these animals really are.
Bro, that elephant said, fuck this wall. I want out, bitch. Damn, he's gonna take that whole house down. Oh, no.
Moments like this show how dangerous roadside stops can really be. 1 second of
Oh. 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 Bro, how fast were you going right there for you to spin out like that, you dickhead? Oh, Jesus.
Merge onto the freeway.
Look at that. That's a landslide. Or, not a landslide.
This is the kind of luck you don't plan for, but you're glad someone recorded it.
Ah, damn.
And that's how you turn an ordinary day into a full-blown action movie.
Oh, what the heck is that? Whoa, what is that? What the?
Until next time, keep your eyes
Bro,
open.
W Visual Steering, as always, a certified banger! Check out Midwest Safety. They've always got really good videos, really good content. Check them out. Awesome channel, awesome channel. Hit them a like, go ahead, sub to them. Give them all the love. They deserve it all and more.
On August
Holy
3rd,
shit.
2021, Michigan State Police spotted a silver SUV leaving the area of a reported armed robbery outside a convenience store on
I like that he uses the patches. That's really cool, by the way. I just want to say that. That's really cool.
Saginaw's east side. Witnesses said the suspect had fired several rounds during the confrontation. Troopers got behind the vehicle and began initiating a traffic stop.
So there apparently this guy was just shooting out of his car.
Got it, going eastbound on Weber. Taking off eastbound Weber, passing through.
What kind of cop car has a stop on it like that? I've never seen that. Hey, that siren too.
Passing Cumberland, coming up to 23rd. Coming up to 23rd. Can you notify a supervisor? State supervisor, can copy this? 3109, he's authorized. 3172, copy. I copy. It's a GMC Terrain, or sorry, Acadia.
Oh, he's in a school zone.
703.
Oh my God, there's students out. Passed. He ran another stop sign.
7211, call it here, right? Gotcha.
Oh, he's got the thing on his hood as well. What is that?
Alright, towards Holland here. Right through the red light.
Oh! Damn, that was a bad crash, bro. Oh, damn.
Get EMS here now, in front of Charter Township. You just wrecked down into Vita Vista. Copy. 3172, we need multiple rigs right now.
Ooh, that's a big no-no, boy. You over there on that fucking concrete with all them damn power lines, that's a no-no. Bro, you asking for trouble, don't do it. Stay away from the lines, you fuck.
We got wires hanging across Buena Vista PD. Okay, you got wires all over your car. Pain right now. He's alert and conscious though. Sit tight.
The worst thing that he can do is step out of that vehicle. Oh, there's another person too.
Do you hear me? You got a whole fucking telephone pole on you and it's live. I hear ya.
These cops need to step the fuck back from that goddamn power line, dude. Seriously, they need to step back from that power line. And also, they need to make sure that he stays where he's at until they get that power turned off. Because if he steps out of that vehicle, it's going to cook him.
Yeah, he's good. He's talking. Can you guys... Let's go around and get him... I don't want to touch his car with the whole... Don't touch the car. Yeah.
They shouldn't be anywhere near those power lines either, because they could arc to them. They need to get away from that damn power lines.
Yeah. Yeah. Sitting tight for right now, dude. It's a situation, man. You're safer in that car than trying to get you out of that right now. She's a nurse. I'm a registered nurse.
Well, that's great. That ain't going to help nobody. It don't matter if you're a registered nurse. That's a fire department problem. That ain't no damn nurse.
I'm a registered nurse. All right. Guard, I'm here. Okay, you doing good? Yeah. Hey, get back.
Man, I could already see the fire department showing up. They would chew these guys' asses out. Woo! Especially my department, whenever I worked there. Bro.
Here with you, bud. Are you trapped at all, or is it just your knee?
Don't tell me they're going to ask this man to step out of that car. Bro, please don't tell me they're gonna ask this man to step out of that car.
Leave it. Just fucking leave everything. He's got just knee pain. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, right? Wait till you see this fucking thing on top of your car. Hey, no, we're not doing this. Back at the speedway.
Where's the ambulance? All these police, where's the ambulance?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Get back. You got a whole fucking telephone pole on your...
They need the fire department. They don't need an ambulance either. They need the fire department because they gotta get in contact with the power company and shut this shit off before someone gets fried. Like this cop that keeps getting closer and closer right here. Bro, you need to step back. You're literally standing by the grounded section. This could arc right over to you.
Fucking windshield, dude. It's gnarly. You want to get all these cars going out towards Popeyes? Watch it. All this shit's still alive, dude. Okay. Sarge, you okay? He's good. He's alert and talking. Holy shit. This was the guy running? Yes.
As officers engage in conversation while awaiting emergency crews, the suspect is already in custody.
Yep.
At this moment, no one on scene could have predicted just how far this case would stretch or how long it would take to reach its conclusion. More on this shortly.
This something like this could take hours. Cause like, especially with that car being entangled in that, they're probably gonna have to shut off, I would say like 3 subdivisions for that, just to make sure. And it depends on what kind of power pole that was, to be quite frank. Like, I don't see a, oh fuck, that big ass thing that's on it, the, oh, I don't know what it's called, but I don't see one of those on it. A transformer, I don't see a transformer on it.
Watch those wires! Get back! Everybody back to the car! Back to the car now! Sarge, I'm still here. I know, neither am I.
I've actually had to put out a fire on a down transformer before. I got called in as a fucking car fire. But when we arrived, my lovely captain didn't go over with us, so it was just me and another guy. And of course, I had the nozzle. It must have been like 3 in the morning. And I'm putting out this damn fire, and then I hear boom, and I'm like, the fuck was that? And then I start putting out more and more of the fire, right? And I see what it is, and I'm like, I look back at the guy, and I'm like, that's not a fucking car, that's a transformer. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, we've been dousing a transformer. Some jackass tried to rip the copper out of a transformer by cutting it down first.
I can only fucking imagine, and there's nothing I can fucking do right now. I probably shouldn't even be standing this close to this motherfucker. Alright, I'll just try not to fucking pay any attention to it if you can. I don't get how your fire department's not here yet to tell us.
We were always in the deepest sector and still beat them.
Oh yeah, you guys drive faster than them though.
Did he just run into him?
So there's several things that could be going on. If the fire departments, like, for example, we had our department and a sister station that were under the same department. If both of those are on call, then that means that they have the people that are, like, out wider in the area. Those people are the ones that'll probably get the call next. If they're lucky enough, here's the kicker, if they're lucky enough to have resources outside of their own district. Some districts don't have that. So what happens is it goes on like a call log. So when the fire department goes back into service, then they get this call and they go to this. So depends on how small the town is, will depend on if they have outside resources from the department.
He lost it.
But if it's an outside resource from the department, it's going to naturally take longer.
Bump here.
And if it's waiting for one of the engines to go back into service, it's going to take even longer.
This is the guy that was had a gun shooting or whatever?
Yes. Sarge, you got any other pain kicking in besides your knee?
Oh, that's a police cruiser. I'm just now realizing that that's a police cruiser trapped under there.
You gotta be kidding me.
He said start everything.
I write this, you guys are who's gonna write this for us? I already wrote the one on Holland at the roundabout, so you write this one.
I'm kidding. We're right in that.
I just want to make sure because I was
Yeah, he's right there. Oh, he's still in. Oh, he's right there. No, we're gonna have to write all of it. We might have an AI come in.
You were the secretary.
Yeah.
So he didn't like.
No. When I was calling out crash, Doug, his car was losing control, and I could just see he was going way too fast and he couldn't maintain it. He hit some bump in the intersection there and fucking came clear across. Wish I had some fucking big mitts. I'd just fucking grab him out of here. That's not even fire either. That's us. What the Harris, I thought they were already coming now. Is this flying Mach 300? Hey, Sarge, we don't know what the is going on. Neither do I. All the fire departments are locked up right now.
Yep. So they don't have a choice but to wait.
I don't know. I'm glad the police are working. You still got consciousness? Well, I mean, you're not fading in and out on me, though, none, right? Find my damn phone. I'd f***ing throw mine in at you if I could.
As emergency crews arrived on
Yeah,
scene...
there you go. There's the fire department. Yeah, that ambulance isn't going to do shit. They need a fire department.
More than 15 minutes after the initial crash, it would take them an additional 20 minutes before carefully removing the officer from his vehicle. Both the officer and suspect were transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. We've been following this case for more than 3 years now.
Damn!
You'll never guess what happened after the suspect was released from bond. The suspect, 57-year-old Dwayne K. Smith, was later charged with fleeing and eluding, felon in possession of ammunition, felon in possession of a firearm, carrying a dangerous weapon with unlawful intent, carrying a concealed weapon, and 5 counts of third offense felony firearm. Smith pleaded no contest to several of the charges, but left the most serious counts for a jury. His trial was scheduled for October 2023, but when the date arrived, Smith failed to appear. An arrest warrant was issued. The following footage takes place nearly 3 years later, as officers arrive at his residence.
Bro was able to evade the police for 3 years? Are you kidding me? Good God.
Take him into custody.
I think he knows we're here.
Wayne Smith, surrender yourself with your hands up. You will not be harmed. You're not going away.
Hey, Leroy, break that camera on the front of the garage. Jumbo, can you reach it?
That was my idea. That's what I told Jumbo.
He's a good boy.
No, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. And this individual came to the door like we told him to. You'd be.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But we're shutting this down right now, okay?
All right.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
No problem. And you will be unarmed. Dwayne Smith.
Despite repeated commands for Smith to exit the home, officers eventually barricaded the garage, calling in SWAT and deploying a K9 unit. Smith was bitten during the arrest and taken into custody.
Good.
A portion of the incident
Hope he got bit right on the ass, too.
Captured on camera.
Look at all those fucking policemen. Jesus. Holy God, bro's got an army knocking on his damn door. There must be like 30 of them.
Get better, man. Head everywhere, bro. You bit you on the head? Yeah, he was biting me out there.
Maybe if you had left your house, dumbass, then you wouldn't have gotten bit.
Tell him to get the dog. He just let me bite. I kept telling you to let go of my dog. Bro, he was biting me. How am I let him go if he bite me? You go with your hands. I told you to crawl. He was biting me, sir. I'm going to hold him to stop you from biting me. That's going to get you bit more. It did. That's why you got bit in the head? It did. I did. So you're saying all this is from the dog? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Right, come over here for it. I'm telling him the dog is biting me, bro. He didn't give a That was me, and I did. That's why I kept telling you to crawl to me. You get bit here? Yes. And on your leg, I'm assuming? Yeah, and my butt out, bro. And your butt? Yeah. You see all that shit, bro? He did. That dog beat me.
Damn, bro.
He did his job.
That dog chewed his ass literally up. Good doggy. That's a good doggy right there, boy.
That's cute, huh? It's not cute. It's just a true story, man.
After his arrest, Smith was convicted of armed robbery and third offense felony firearm. Charges that carry a mandatory minimum sentence and the possibility of life in prison.
Ooh, give him life.
His sentence
Give him life. Someone like that don't need to be out in the public. They need to go to jail for life. Bro is driving by and shooting a firearm out of a vehicle, put his ass in jail for the rest of his life, throw away the key, put him into manual labor, keep him there.
Lakeland Correctional Facility, with a projected earliest release date of May 21st, 2059.
Woo!
Some people
Bro's gonna die in prison. God damn!
Released May 21st, 2059.
Ever wonder what some people who clearly shouldn't be?
Bro, W Midwest Safety. Bro, W channel. You know what? Fuck it. I think we just gonna end super early today. Well, let me see. Is there any like news that I can look at right quick? Hold on. Let me see. Is there any news? News.
All right, earlier tonight on Truth Social, President Trump announced that he has ordered the Department of War to start once again testing nuclear weapons and wants that process to begin immediately. He said the new testing program is in response to other nations testing their weapons. Here with a lot more.
Oh boy, this looks bad.
Between the president and President Xi of China, we have Senator Tom. This was hated to do even with him.
Well, Sean, I think of nuclear weapons. They dreamed of a world in which we might not have nuclear weapons. But as long as adversaries like communist Russia back in the day, and today Russia and communist China have nuclear weapons and they're rapidly expanding their arsenal and they're testing their weapons, the United States can't afford to unilaterally disarm. That we have to make sure that our nuclear arsenal is second to none, that it won't be overmatched by the combined forces of Russia and China, that our aging weapons are still usable, and that our new weapons are designed and made properly. So I agree with what President Trump has announced. It's only sensible that in a world when Russia and China are threatening the United States with a rapidly growing and novel nuclear arsenal, that we have to take steps to defend.
I mean, well, Russia's actively in war with the Ukraine, so. All right, well, I'm actually going to roll up out of here for the day. I am rolling up out of here for the day. Nope, huh? Ryan. I'm rolling out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bright and early. Stay safe, stay friendly out there. Try to keep a smile on your face. Put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day, their whole life. Who knows? And I'll see you boys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I can't believe it. Peace. Oh, not